right, happy October. So today, to shoot off the month of October, we'll do kind of scotches with a haunted, kind of like some kind of theme that kind of fits with the season. I think last year I don't even remember what I did last year, but I tried to do it last year at least somewhat. So we'll start off this month with a very new Scotch, one that I've never reviewed anything from the distilleries from, but I've had several from their distillery. We're going to do the Ardbeg Wee Beastie. This is now part of their core line, and this just came out this year. It's not been out but a few months, but they wanted something more of an intro to come in along with their 10, which is also part of their core line. A lot of these other ones with names aren't part of their core line, but this will actually be there permanently. Ardbeg is an Islay Scotch. This is single malt 5-year. It's 47.4% ABV. That's what that says, yeah. And they're on Islay. Ardbeg is known for being very, very smoky, and this distillery is relatively. It's one of the newer distilleries. It's been around for years, but it's not as established as some of the other distilleries on Islay. They use malted barley that's sourced from the Port Ellen distillery, which is a ghost distillery. This uses Oloroso and bourbon casks. Currently, Ardbeg, I think we're only seeing spirits from when they had 2 stills, a 1 wash, 1 spirit. They were last year. No, it's been about a year ago. They added 2 more stills, so they're probably going to start cranking out more spirit now. They began distilling on the site in 1798, and commercial production began in 1815. It was halted in 1981. It resumed in 1989, but it came in at a lower level. They weren't doing mass production. They were bought by Glenmorangie Group in 1997, but now it's part of the Louis Vuitton Hennessy group. And what else can I tell you? Oh, it means Ardbeg means the small promontory. And okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pour some so I can let it open up a little bit before I try it. I have had this before, so but I can't give you my first impressions because I have had it, but heck, I've had a lot since then, so I don't really remember. Okay, so there are plenty of things in the world that cannot be fully explained. One such peculiarity has emerged from the peat bogs of Islay. Said to be a feisty young creature, witnesses have spoken of its formidable bite. Senses are highlighted with each encounter. First comes an intense aroma of cracked black pepper, mingling with sappy pine resin and the sharp fang of smoke. Suddenly, the explosive mouthful bursts forth with chocolate, creosol, and tar. Savory meats sink into the palate before the long, salty mouth coating sinks away. At just 5 years, the legendary smokiness of Ardbeg is untamed by age, revealing the inner beast of this Islay icon. And Wee Beastie, it's a monster of a dram. Young and intensely smoky, with a rich explosive mouthful of chocolate, tar, and savory meats. Cracked black pepper and sappy pine resin on the... I can't read that last word. On the stout, I can't read that last word. Okay. So, what else can I do? Okay, so I think that's a plenty on that one. Give that one a good roll. Okay, Ardbeg, I don't know if they use color or not. It doesn't say anything. They do use these green, Ardbeg's in these green bottles. No, that's not true. The Basalta is not in a green bottle, but most of the time Ardbeg is in a green bottle. So it isn't going to do me any good to show it to you because it's a green bottle. So, okay. Ooh, I can smell it coming up here. So I'll give it to you there, kind of a golden color for 5 years. Let's see. Okay, so what can we get here? Obviously smoke and peat. I'm getting a little bit of apple in the back, and some pear. There is some florally, like not grassy, but more, just kind of more of a floral nose to it. Not really getting the meats that they said were there. Getting some leather. Yeah, that's kind of all I'm getting there. I'm not getting some of that other stuff they claimed. Green apple, a little bit of pear. It's kind of a herbal, floral scent to it. Some leather, a lot of smoke. There's sort of that medicinal kind of smell, like I'm getting that Band-Aid smell in there, but not much, not like Laphroaig, not to that extent. All right, let's give it a taste. Yeah, there's the tar. Tar, creosote, the Band-Aids, smoke, but not, the smoke isn't as bad as, the pepper is stronger than the smoke. Pepper and what else is in there? A little bit of chocolate on the finish. Like a chocolate, what kind of chocolate is that? Like a cocoa chocolate. Okay. Getting the Band-Aids, getting the pepper. Getting some vanilla. I'm getting less of the floral and herbs and more of the and a little bit of vanilla now coming through. Getting a little bit of that anise, a nice the licorice kind of smell. So, all right. Yeah. Kind of getting a little bit of that toasted oak in there, but definitely tar, Band-Aids. You know, they talked a lot about meats, but I'm not really getting much of that. Maybe a slight taste of brisket, but not very much. It does finish medium long, kind of a little bit of a chocolate, peppery on the there, but it's peppery kind of throughout. It's peppery on the nose, on the palate, and on the finish. So, all right, I'll have to rate this one. I am not feeling generous today. If I'm feeling generous, I'm going to give it a 5. But I'm giving it a 4. Maybe a 5. That's a tough one. Because I don't think I'd buy it again. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 4. But I'm not a huge Ardbeg fan. Actually, I used to like it more than I did. But anyway, see you next time. Happy Halloween.